In this chapter, we will talk about matter in detail. So the first question is, what is matter? Everything in this universe is made of material which scientists have named matter. Matter has both mass and volume. Volume means occupies space. Suppose you are given a list of things or objects and you have to identify which one is matter and which one is not. Then you should see which object has mass as well as volume. That will be matter. For example, a pencil is a matter as it has mass and volume both, whereas something like anger, love, hate has no mass or volume, so they are not matter. Matter is classified based on its physical and chemical properties. In this chapter, we will learn about matter based on its physical properties. Now let us talk about physical nature of matter. Earlier there were two beliefs. First, matter is continuous like a piece of wood, and the second, matter is made of particles like sand. Let us do a small experiment. Take a beaker, put some water in it and note down the water level. Now add 2 teaspoons of sugar in it and stir vigorously to mix it completely in water. Now check the water level again. Has it increased? The answer is no. Why? The explanation is when we dissolve sugar in water, the particles of sugar get into the spaces between the particles of water. This proves that the matter is made of particles. There are three characteristics of particles of matter based on which several phenomena are explained. First one is particles of matter have a space between them. So if these are the particles, you can see space between them. Second one is particles of matter attract each other. Every particle experiences a force of attraction with other particles. This force keeps the particles together. The strength of this force varies from one kind of matter to another. Third one is particles of matter are continuously moving. You can see particles moving in all the directions. They possess kinetic energy. With increase in temperature, kinetic energy of particles also increases. As a result, they start moving faster. Now let us understand what is diffusion. Suppose these are particles of matter A and matter B. If they intermix with each other on their own, this phenomena is called diffusion. To understand it more clearly, take a vessel, pour some water into it, and add 2 teaspoons of salt into it. Leave the setup for a few hours. You will observe slowly all the salt has dissolved into the water. So you can say that the salt has diffused into the water. So what happened in this case is salt particles occupied the space between water particles. Does diffusion always happen when two matters are mixed? Let us find out. Take 2 tablespoons of salt and 2 tablespoons of sugar and mix them together. Leave the setup for few hours or even few days. Do you observe any change? Did the quantity of sugar or salt decrease? The answer is no. So we conclude that diffusion does not always happen when two matters are mixed. On heating, rate of diffusion increases. Suppose you start heating this vessel, then salt particles will quickly diffuse into the water. Now some examples of diffusion. You may have smelled hot sizzling food, perfume, burning incense sticks, or camphor even if you are at a certain distance away from those objects. This happens as the smoke contains gas particles which travel faster in the air and reaches your nose. In the next video, we will talk about states of matter.